that was a terrible draft pick. Now, don't accelerate the mistake by continuing down the path that you never should have went down in the first place. It's time to go to Shedeur Sanders simply because he was a better prospect coming out of college than Dillon Gabriel. I really think the owner mandated that Shedeur Sanders get drafted in the 5th round. And Stefanski is trying to die on this vine that, what did he say? Dillon was the 2nd-rated quarterback on his board in the draft?
Yep.
Like, that might be the most, that's a fireable statement.
That's
for a guy that's an offensive coach, that's a fireable statement. At some point, you got to call a spade a spade. Like if I was in that media room and I heard the question that was asked, and sometimes it's not content, it's presentation, I would have asked him, you guys made a mistake on draft day. Dillon Gabriel is not a better prospect than Shedeur Sanders.
Unfortunately, he wouldn't give you a straight answer.
Hold on, no bias.
Yeah, you're not sold on Shedeur, right?
Ain't no bias in his game, but he's saying that Dillon Gabriel has never, at any point in his entire life, been better than, you saw him at UCF, right?
But who thought he was better?
Absolutely.
The Browns.
These guys.
The Browns. I'm sold on Shedeur being a better prospect than Dillon Gabriel.
Agreed.
Especially with the context that I still think Cleveland can win football games, and because of the vision, no one's ran away with it. They can get hot. This the NFL. And like to die on this Dillon Gabriel vine is, to me, it's fireable. Fair. Look at the Giants. Look what the Giants offense looked like with Russell Wilson. Then all of a sudden they go to Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
They look better.
Much
they look
better.
More exciting. They look more explosive.
Yeah,
they look like they believe they can win games.
Jackson Dart was a 1st-round pick.
I know, but if you put I had a late 1st, early 2nd round grade on Jackson Dart and Shedeur Sanders. I think they're very comparable in their skill sets. Very comparable. They both play with the same kind of swag.
Just one thing.
But don't keep compounding the mistake by being blind to the fact that you were wrong initially. Maybe.
Guessing.
Not maybe, Dustin. Little league, high school,
say whatever you want.
Early college, middle college, late college, right here, October 27th of 2025. Shedeur Sanders is better than Dillon Gabriel.
There is something going on here that is weird, strange, and dysfunctional. Because the answers to the questions and the logic from the moment they drafted him to right now, there are all these incongruencies and inconsistencies. Why did they take him in the 5th round? Why was he still there in the 5th round? Did he really want to come here? Would he rather have gone somewhere else? Who drafted him? Who really wanted him? Why didn't he get any reps and opportunities in training camp when he's the more talented guy and Dillon Gabriel is the less talented guy? It's more than meets the eye. It's Browns dysfunction at its finest. And I'd have thought that at some point here, the Haslams would have learned their lesson about doing things like this, but I guess they're just incapable of doing that.